Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and Merry Christmas from the Devasiamentality. I figured today, as my gift to you, I would show off a whole bunch of winter-themed Sonic levels just to celebrate the joy of winter and the holidays, and because I really couldn't think of anything better. So, yeah. First up, of course, from Sonic 3 is Ice Cap Zone. Starting off on our first automated section of anything in Sonic I would think has ever been, a snowboarding section. Something that would become a common staple throughout the rest of the series. Okay, that was odd. But anyway, I don't have much of an opinion on Ice Cap Zone, really. Seems to be a lot longer vertically than horizontally. I did not mean to turn super here, but having used a complete save file in order to access this level, and the fact that I already had all the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic 3, my apologies. My god, this music is repetitive. I jump into the bonus stage just to get rid of that darn music, but you're still probably going to be hearing more of it. Yes, I am bopping my head to the music from Sonic's head. I don't mind these platform things in this particular stage, but they do frustrate me sometimes. The boss of this zone is pitifully easy with the Supersonic, and even then it's not that hard anyway. But anyway, that was the Sonic 3 version of Ice Cap Zone Act 1. Next up we have Act 1 of Diamond Dust Zone from Sonic 3D Blast. This is obviously the Genesis version, since I still haven't figured out a way to record any footage off of the PC version that I have, especially now that I have a Windows 8. The compatibility issues are going to be awful to work with, assuming I can ever get it to work. In general, I have to agree that Sonic 3D Blast is not that good of a Sonic game. But I have to say, having grown up with a PC version, that particular soundtrack just, it warms my heart a lot more to hear the PC/Saturn soundtrack than it does the Genesis version. Ask me to identify any piece of music from the Genesis version, and you'll be plumb out of luck. That's just great. I lost my shield thanks to an automated ice section. That's just lovely, isn't it? Bit of a dumbass moment here. I wasn't aware for a few moments that I was supposed to be able to jump up there. Homing shield. And I think I lose this thing all too quickly, despite being one of those things that you're always supposed to hold on to in this game. Yep. Anyone figured out what the fuck those Sonic tokens are supposed to do? Oh. We're now done with the first act. Now it's time to move on to the next one. Ice Cap Zone from Sonic Adventure DX. For those of you curious, I will be showing off, like, the second and or third act of any given level that of any zone that I go through in the next video, just because, you know, at 30 minutes long, I still want to keep this fairly short. So if there are any more acts that I don't go over in this video, I'll go over them in the next one. Sections of this version of Ice Cap Zone can be very short if you know what you're doing. Especially the first part of it.
Not to fall off. Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
One of the only instances where those panels are absolutely necessary, you know, aside from Windy Valley. Yeah, I pressed the Y button to get this before, and I didn't even realize that's what it was supposed to do. All I remember was hearing, press the Y button when you get to this point and something will occur. I wasn't aware that it changed the board to the one he had in Sonic 3. Well, I think it looks like the one in Sonic 3. I'll have to double check the footage here, but it looks like it to me. Even here, the snowboarding controls aren't perfect. I'll probably be questioning this a lot more once I get to my actual Let's Play of this game, but if this is supposed to be the Ice Cap Zone from Sonic 3, you know, the very same, on Angel Island, which it clearly is even in this game, where the heck does all this civilization come from? Hot air balloons and a bunch of winter cottages? No, seriously, what is this all doing here? Yes. It can't have been left behind by the Echidna civilization. I mean, those hot air balloons would be long gone at this point.
Yeah, not bad.
Now we go on to Ice Mountain Zone from Sonic Advance. I've already shown this off in my Let's Play. Actually, I've shown quite a few of these off during my Let's Plays of the games that they come from. But I didn't show off during the course of that Let's Play, even in the bonus video section, was the use of the Tails code. It is possible to have Sonic partner up with Tails the way he did in Sonic 3 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Granted, because this is a Game Boy Advance game, there is really no way of being able to take control of Tails so that you can have him grab a hold of Sonic and fly him up to higher places. But it's a fun little extra nonetheless. This is the first chance I've gotten to actually talk about this, since this is the first time it's happened over the course of this video, but we're in a very cold, winter-like area, underwater. Hypothermia, anyone? No? And as I noted during my Sonic Advance Let's Play, speed shoes for me equal pain. And that's it for Act 1 of Ice... I've already forgotten. Now it's time for Ice Paradise from Sonic Advance 2! Oh man. I could rant about this forever, but I'll save it for when I do a Let's Play of it. This has got to be one of my favorite 2D Sonic games. Maybe not my favorite classic Sonic game, but definitely in my favorite 2D Sonic game. Or handheld. I don't know. Level design isn't, you know, that indulging. It doesn't tax your brain that much. So it could be considered a little simplistic by some people's standards, I suppose. But oh my god, every time I think about how Sonic should handle or what moveset she should have in a 3D game, I always come back to this one, excuse me, as an example. Specifically in regards to the boost. In this game, the boosts act as little more than a sped-up mode that allows a character to maintain a constant speed and momentum. To me, that's all the boost ever should be. Not an attack, not something that you press at the whim of a button to gain instant speed. No, no. Like this. I'm also thinking that it might actually be able to help with Sonic's physics problems in 3D. But we'll get onto that some other time. Anyway, that's the end of Ice Paradise Act 1. Now we move on to Twinkle Snow from Sonic Advance 3. Oh my god. This is where I think Dimps hit its huge downward slope. Something it was Sonic Advance 2. I don't. I think this is it. The platforming in this game. Jesus. When I was playing Sonic Unleashed for the first time in a while, just to, you know, get the save file for that restored. I raged so hard over the 2D platforming in that game. And by gods, I think that it was completely based off of this. I hate slippery ass fucking... I chose Knuckles as my partner for this act. I'm not quite sure why, other than... No, actually, I'm not sure why. Why did I select Knuckles again? It's completely useless to me in this act.
Shut up!
Boost in this game acts pretty much the same as it did in Sonic Advance 2. Although it only works when you're either playing as Sonic or having Sonic as your partner. Which, to me, is also another way it should probably work. And that's the end of the first act of Twinkle Snow. I can't believe I get golds on all of these. Oh god, now it's back to White fucking Acropolis. I know yeah, I showed this off during my Let's Play, so there's really not a great deal of point just showing it off here. It still has the same damn problems it had before, massive speed boosters here, because Sonic will never reach high speeds in this game, because it was never programmed correctly. Which brings me back to Sonic Advance 2 once again, on the way the boost function worked. You only reached boost speed after you ran a far enough distance at high speed, Sonic's top speed, for a good amount of time. The more rings you had, the more you could augment that. Thank you for telling me that after I already got the Switch. That did not hurt me for some reason, but that one did! Damn it. But the more rings you gathered in Sonic Advance 2, the more it augmented how quickly you reached your top speed and how quickly you got into boost mode. Which to me is how it should work. And how it may have worked in this game minus the boost mode. Had it been programmed. I suppose the only other thing I could mention apart from most is that is one of the few winter levels that take place in the middle of the night. Unless you count the night stages of Cool Edge, which I do not care to do again. Those take a little bit... Oh, what am I kidding? Those take way too long.
Take it from here.
One thing I noted while I was recording this particular part of this video. For some reason, I think my Elgato capture device is just a teensy bit slower than the actual game would have you believe. I'm serious. I really think that for some reason this footage is slowed down a little bit more than it ought to be. It doesn't seem like it when I listen to the music, but you'll notice I cut out the snowboarding section at the beginning of this thing. I don't think we need to go over that hideous monstrosity again. So I cut it out. Anyway, that was the end of White Acropolis.
That was incredible.
But it was not incredible, as Sonic said. Next up, we have from Sonic Unleashed, Cool Edge. As I mentioned earlier, I had to replay this whole game thanks to a lost save file. And Jesus Christ, I'm really starting to see the whole this is really nothing but a type of game that you could really consider boost to fucking win. Especially with the horrid physics in this game, which seem a little bit slippery. I say that as I am in the ice stage of this game. Which is even slipperier than usual. But I still wholeheartedly believe that Sonic Heroes is a lot worse in terms of being slippery. Oops. So there was a sun medal I missed. Sue me. Whale! No more whale! There's also an art, but I got art, but Should also mention I really don't care for these bobsled segments. Ugh. But they're especially horrible in Eggman Land. Ugh. Those things kill me more often than anything else in Eggman Land. Anyway, that was Act 1 of Cool Edge. Not the best rank, because I died about halfway through it, but who cares. Anyway, I hope everyone stays tuned for the next part where I addressed any extraneous acts that I might have missed in this first video, as well as tackle one more winter level that I haven't done yet. Although I hardly feel like doing so since it's a racing game. But anyway, see you guys then! Where's the mouse?